Good morning. It's Saturday, the 21st of March, 2020. Um, I, normally I say I hope everybody's doing okay, but I know with everything that everybody's going through across the whole country, across the whole world with this virus, I hope and pray everybody's doing okay. I just want to tell you a little bit about my work week. Since we found out last week that, we had to kind of split our shifts since, you wanted to separate people and keep them apart. We just had to work three people because normally it's six people that work in the print shop. So we had to split the shifts. My boss made up a schedule last Friday of three people working on and three people off. And so I had to work the first week, 7 to 4, open up and work 7 to 4 with two other guys. And like I said, I would say most people, most of the major people, like I said, I work for an outsourced company. Okay, so I don't work for the main company. I work for an outsourced company, C&W Services. So, but all the main people that work for Marsh McLennan were told to work from home. Okay, there was only a few people that came to work, but most everybody else, like I say, 95% of the people, well, I didn't say 95%, I say about 98% of the people stayed home, because they have laptops and work from home, okay, remotely. And the only people that were really working was, the C&W people and the maintenance people that run the building and security. Okay, so basically we didn't get any. I'd say we only had 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 jobs a whole week, and I think most of them came within a 2-day period. Like we had 3 jobs on Tuesday, no, excuse me, on Thursday, and then I think 2 jobs on. Uh, was it 2 jobs or 1 job? I mean, 2 jobs, I think, on Friday. But anyway, um, and then plus, they were talking about shutting down the city, and then Governor Cuomo in New York here, where I live, came up with a thing. I think starting tonight at 8 o'clock, he wants all only essential people to go to work, like doctors, and hospital people, and people that run supermarkets and stuff like that. And because this virus is serious, and they want to kind of isolate, try to stop the virus from spreading. Okay, and I think New York has the most people that have the virus, so they want to do this, social distancing thing, which is I think is a good idea to try to stop the spread of it. And they're reaching out, and I don't want to get too political on this channel because I do that on my other channel, but unfortunately we got an idiot at the top of the being president, and he's not really helping, to be honest. Okay, and he's still lying when he's supposed to be. When all we want is the truth from him, and the states are reaching out to federal government to help, and he's just an incompetent idiot, and people basically have to work despite him. Okay, and that's really a shame. And again, because he had prior knowledge of this, and this could have been avoided if he wasn't such a narcissist and only worried about himself. Okay, and now everybody else has to suffer for his narcissism and his idiotic, uh, ridiculous. And I say these governors have been stepping up to the plate, trying to save their states because and I'm sorry, I don't want to get into a rant, but it's just a shame that we have to deal with this idiot being the president. Okay, and we have to work around. People have to work around his idiot because I don't think he fully grasped. Okay, uh, the concept of what's going on. But anyway, so like I said, and like I said, I worked. Like I said, it was like I said, there was no people, so there was no work really for us. And so we basically just sat around and we're reading about the virus and stuff at work and watching the press conferences from the governor here in New York and the mayor and stuff to see how things are going to be. And I think they're already starting to shut down. Okay, because I think after today, because I think that things his Governor Cuomo, his edict starts I think tonight at 8 o'clock. After that period, he wants only essential people to go to work. So they're basically saying like 75% of people are basically going to have to stay home. Only the essential people, like I said, security, uh, cops, firemen, police, nurses, obviously hospital people and stuff. And my sister was telling me because she works with handicapped people, and she was saying that they closed down the school where she worked at, so she basically has to go. They're gonna give her a pass, and she has to go to the patients, go to their houses and stuff, and work with them that way, rather than because they closed the school down where the people bring their kids to that she was taking care of. So like I said, things are happening, and like I said, Friday we were waiting because we thought they were going to shut. Since Governor Corona issued that edict, we were waiting for Marshall McClendon, the parent company, to tell us, if they're going to shut down the businesses. Now, technically, they didn't hear anything as of yesterday because the dude that I work with, who worked till 7, there was no edict given out. But I'm assuming that probably is going to happen either today or more likely today, I think, because the edict, or maybe even Monday, and they'll come out officially from Marshall McClendon that basically they're going to shut the building down, and the only people that's going to be allowed in the building is going to be security, I think. And we're going to have to, and the people that work in the building are going to have to get passes because we made like 100 copies of this from security in the building. It's basically like a pass saying, I guess, that they're going to show because the cops are going to start enforcing this thing. So if you don't got a pass to work, then they're going to send you home. You're not supposed to be out in the city. And like I said, the only things that are going to be opening, still allowed to be open, I think, are going to be the supermarkets, the grocery stores, like that, so people can go out and get food and stuff, and the hospitals, the city med places, and which is a good thing. That city med place is a good thing that they open up in the city, in the cities here. That instead of you going to emergency room, you can go to a city med place and in case you're sick and get a doctor to see you and all that stuff. So, and again, the medical people, they're running out of supplies too, and they're begging the government to help them. And like I said, the response has been very weak so far. And again, like I said, this idiot doesn't know how to handle a crisis, so we have to kind of work around him. And I'm hoping, and especially what I saw in Florida, where the stupid young people on spring break was out on the beach when they was telling people to social distance themselves. And finally, I think it was yesterday, I saw on the news that they finally shut down the beaches so these people can either go back home, okay, and stop take this thing seriously, okay, because the cases are spreading fast in the states. So you got to try to. They want to limit it. The next 2 weeks, I think they want to limit the curve of the spreading of it. They want to see if they can slow it down, and that way, hopefully, they'll get more testing available and kind of stop the flow of it. But might be the new normal for the next couple of months, which is a shame. But it is what it is. So hopefully everybody will be better. Just hope and pray that our officials, at least I know in New York, the officials here are taking it very seriously and stuff, and hopefully they'll force this president to get his act together so he can give the people the help they need. Okay, like I said, people gonna need ventilators and all that stuff, and medical supply, and masks and gloves and stuff, and and like I said, people said they can use they could even use the military for this, and this president, for whatever reason, is not doing enough. And I think people have to work around despite him, because I think he has no clue how to handle a crisis. So you got to pray that the doctors around him can force him to, that are telling him to and stop him from going out there to these news conferences and issuing false information and just being beyond ridiculous. But anyway, I'm sorry about that rant. But again, I hope everybody else is going to be safe in their cities and stuff. And I'm trying to again stress to my brother, about the need to keep washing your hands and stuff, because I know they keep stressing that, and I keep trying to tell my brother every time he goes outside the house and come back in, wash your hands. Okay, you got to keep your hands clean, keep it from disease. And I try to tell him to dress warmly, because he's susceptible with his weak heart and his lung situation from all his years of smoking. He's vulnerable to catching the virus. So I was trying to keep stressing to him, when you go outside, make sure you dress right, and make sure you wash your hands when you go outside. You come back in, Okay, before you eat, after you take your medicine, wash your hands. I keep having to tell him that, because he like I said, sometimes he's oblivious to things, and even though we stress to him about what's going on in this country, he doesn't retain it. So we have to keep stressing it to him, me and my sister and stuff, and my sister's got to tell my brother, who was taking care of my other brother. He went down to his friend's house yesterday, and he's not taking it seriously. I don't think either. And my sister says she's telling him, she's going to tell him not, you can't be going back and forth. Okay, okay, especially now they're going to issue that edict today. I think it takes effect tonight at 8 o'clock. You can't be going back and forth like on the weekend going to his friend's house. You can't be doing it. You got to stay in one spot. Okay, and her husband, he had I think he had a stroke last year, so he's he's kind of vulnerable. And my sister says she don't want it. She's gonna tell my brother, listen, either you stay here, or there's no more back and forth. Okay, you got to listen, take the news seriously, because I was talking to him yesterday, and I don't think he was thinking it serious. For some reason, some of these people are just thick and don't watch the news and don't take this thing seriously. I'm taking this thing totally serious. That's why I'm trying to stay myself healthy, eat. And like I said, I'm going to go out in a little bit. I'm going to, after this, because this thing is like 9 o'clock right now. I'm going to, after I render this, I'm going to go eat me some cereal and stuff. And then I'm going to go shop and go to the supermarket. I'm going to get my brother a few things and get myself a few things. So, because I know the supermarket, and they said they're probably going to close the supermarkets early, and and I know there'll be a lot of people going out, especially now that Cuomo made this announcement. I'm going to go out and get some food and stuff, and make sure I have paper towels and stuff, and if I get some Lysol and stuff, just to make sure I'm good, because I'm going to be off this week and probably longer if they shut down the building where we work at, because they did for our company in California. They shut down the businesses, so those people can't go to work. And I think they issued an edict. When I think that they issued an edict saying that you're going to have to use your sick days after a while or something. But I don't see. We don't know how long this thing's going to last. So I'm just hoping and praying. Like I said, I know the government's supposed to be sending people checks, but I don't know if that's going to last. That's not going to be enough, because people are going to be out of work. And how can you pay your rent if you're out of work? I know I think they're trying to reach out to the landlords and tell them, listen, you got to give these people grace periods, because they can't work, they can't pay you. I know Cuomo was talking about that on the news. So we're going to tell the landlords, listen, you can't kick people out of apartments with who you're going to rent them to if nobody's working. Okay, so these people are going to have to kind of give people a grace period and say, listen, until this thing is over, you can't charge them rent because they're not working. Okay, and I think it's going to have to be that way, because until we stop the stem of this virus, exploding in the states and slow it down and get more people tested, and and they can open up more businesses and stuff. When business open back up, and then maybe things will go back to normal. But I think for the foreseeable future, things are going to have to be on pause, because, like I said, obviously I worked last week, and obviously I'm off this week, so I'll get paid for those 2 weeks. But after that, especially if they close the building, which is looking more and more like that's what's going to happen, because Cuomo issued that edict that only essential people he wants working, which means we don't work because our job is not essential. We're not medical or cops or health workers and stuff. So that means we can't go. Our job is basically shut down. So hopefully, like I said, we'll still get paid for a little bit, and the stimulus check will help a little bit. But like I said, depending on how long this lasts, things are going to be rough for people. I feel for all the people it's going to, and they need to extend unemployment for other people as well. So this is going to be a rough thing, and my heart goes out to everybody has somebody that's infected, and and the elderly people who are vulnerable and all that stuff. You know, you gotta be very careful and pay attention to the news and see what's going on and keep abreast of the situation. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my brother, you know, before, like I said, I keep trying to hammer that in his head. I don't care if he gets annoyed with me. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. I'm gonna keep hammering that into his head. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Okay, and I'm gonna tell my other brother too, when he comes to this house, wash your hands. Okay, because these people, because sometimes they don't take things seriously. You better take things seriously. You see things are shutting down. Take things seriously. And hopefully he pays attention to my sister when she talks to him about he can't be traveling up and down. I think after today he can't do that anyway because I think they don't want anybody on the streets except unless you're going outside. They go to the store, excuse me, go to the hospital or get food or something. Because everything else I think is going to be shut down. All the other business like they closed the barbershops and stuff. And because I had a text from my barber that I go to, and all the people are telling him that he's gonna they have to shut the barbershop down. I see they cut down the nail salon too. They cut down because these businesses they touch people. Everybody's cluttered up and together, so they're trying to distance people. And I know too that they closed the Chinese, and that's another thing. The Chinese restaurant, there was one on my way to the subway that's closed, and then there's one that's further down the hill that's closed. And I think a lot of that, some of the reason is that because people unfortunately are blaming Chinese people for the virus, which is not the Chinese virus. It's not called that. That's another reason why our idiotic racist president tried to name it the Chinese virus, which is not the Chinese virus. Okay, it's just ridiculous. And I feel sorry for those Chinese people here that have to suffer for that, because I noticed they shut down their businesses, and I don't know if that's just because they want to, because they want to be targeted. Stupid president, it's calling it the Chinese virus, which is ridiculous and racist. Okay, and so I feel for them people too. They have to suffer as well. Okay, because it's not the Chinese people here at fault that the virus is spreading, all that stuff. So I hate that they have to suffer as well and stuff. So hopefully, I'm hoping and praying the situation gets better with the testing and the slowing of the virus in the next couple of weeks. Hope that gets better and slows down, and the healthcare people get their masks and supplies that they need and don't run out. And hopefully, we can use the military to help get supplies out and get the respirators that we need and stuff. And like I said, we have to kind of work around this idiotic president and get the stuff that this country needs to slow everything down. And people start taking this seriously. Okay, like all these people. Okay, and like I said, the people in Florida finally shut down those beaches so those idiotic people can go home and stop hanging out, acting like they don't got no care in the world. Okay, and take this thing seriously, and hopefully get this country right in a few months, which is a shame. But anyway, I'm hoping everybody else are right. What I'm going to do, like I said later, I'm going to get up and wash up and eat me some cereal, and then I'm going to go out. I'm going to get my brother. I'm going to go to this, because I noticed too the cleaners was been closed the last 2 days. Where I put my clothes, that's been closed, so they're probably going to be closed too for the foreseeable future and stuff. So just gonna have to wait that out. And what I want to do is go to the supermarket here, get my brother a few things. Then I'm gonna go to Family Dollar. I don't think I'm gonna call. I was gonna go by Best Buy, but I don't know. I'll call and see if they're even open, because they may be closed. Because like I said, Best Buy is a place where people gather. So maybe the corporate people have decided to. I'm gonna Google it to check to close. Shut the store down too as well. They may decide to do that because it's only essential people. And I think that edict from Cuomo, I'm going to look it up, starts today at 8 o'clock. So Best Buy could be closed for the foreseeable future as well, because that's not an essential business. And that's a place where a lot of large people can congregate. So you want to kind of limit that. Okay, so I'll call before I go. So I'll go to the supermarket here on the corner. We have a supermarket right here on the corner. I'll go get my brother some orange juice and some bananas and stuff. He needs that stuff. And then I'm going to go myself, walk to Family Dollar, because you can get some good stuff there. And there's another supermarket that's further down, and there's a supermarket across the street from Family Dollar as well. So I imagine these places are going to be crowded today and tomorrow with people getting stuff. So I'm going to try to get me enough stuff to last me for at least 2 weeks. At least, try to get a bunch of stuff for like 2 weeks, because like I said, I know I'm off this week coming up, and then who knows, I may be off for the foreseeable future after that, because technically we still didn't hear from um, the parent company, Marsh and McLennan, whether they're going to shut the building down. If they do, that means there's no job. That means we have to stay home, which I think they are going to do, because Cuomo issued that edict that he wants only essential personnel, which means they're going to close that building down and only security are going to be there in that building. So that means, so I'm going to keep checking my email too, because my boss emails me back and forth, and I have the contact numbers for my people that work for me, because I'm the lead. So I'll let them know as soon as they tell me whether. But I should get an alert on my phone, because I used to work for Marsh and McLennan, and I got an alert before when they about a week ago when they were decided to tell people to work from home. So as soon as they closed the building, I should probably get an alert saying Marsh McLennan closed the New York offices. Okay, because they like I said, they issued an edict telling people to work from home. So if they do that, I should probably get an email when they make that decision. I should get an email, a text message saying that the building in New York is closed to work wise, and then, which I think may happen on Monday. So because Friday, like I said, when we heard that Cuomo was doing that, only essential personnel thing, we had to go around and empty out the refrigerators and stuff. They had a lockdown procedure basically for the building and stuff, and put a voicemail and stuff on that. So anyway, I'll try to make videos to keep you abreast of my situation. I'm sorry this video is going on long, but I wanted to get everything out. Okay, so people know my situation. Like I said, I will call Best Buy and see if they're open. Although I think maybe I should avoid going there even if they are open, because you want to limit your interaction with people and stuff. So I got to go to the supermarket. That's kind of essential thing. So I kind of have to do that. But other than that, I should limit my contact with people. So I think there won't be no Blu-ray update this week. I'll just do that. Okay, so unfortunately, it is what it is. So I'm just I'm gonna limit my going out to just supermarket and in the store. Just limit my keep the social distancing thing. Okay, we got to take that seriously. So I'm not gonna go to Best Buy. I was thinking about calling and see, but even if it's open, that's said too many people around. So, and I don't think there'll be that many people in there anyway. But I was gonna make sure I go to the Family Dollar, the supermarket, to make sure I have enough food in this house and stuff. And like I had my stepfather wash the clothes yesterday, so we had a lot of fresh, underwear and stuff. So I should be good for the next 2 weeks with that. So all you can do is just listen to the news and keep the social distancing thing. Keep washing your hands. And I'm gonna keep stressing it to my brother, because I know he forgets, and I'm gonna tell my other brother too, because he comes here to take care of him. When you come in this house, you wash your hands. Okay, wash your hands and dry them. Okay, I don't give a crap if you believe in it or not, but you won't be coming in this house. Wash your hands. You come to take care of my brother, feed him. Wash your hands. Okay, wash your hands. Okay, you wash your hands. Then you keep washing and take it seriously. If you can't take it seriously, you ain't coming to this house. Okay, because sometimes you got to be hard, because some people don't understand. But anyway, I hope everybody is safe during this crisis and stuff, and be well. And I apologize for we have to suffer for this, but this country is resilient, and I think we can get through this. We just got to be vigilant and take care and listen to the experts. Okay, listen to the experts and do what they say. Make sure you keep washing your hands. Can't stress that high enough. I try to wash my hands. I don't care if I wash my hands like 10, 15 times a day. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna get ready to get up to use the bathroom and wash my hands, and I'm gonna eat me something to eat, and go out to the supermarket, get my food and stuff, and then get my behind in the house. Okay, and like I said, limit my interaction with people and stuff. So, okay, so everybody take care and be well and take care. And again, hopefully we can get through this. Okay, and God willing, we'll get through this. Okay, so everybody uh, feel better, hopefully, and hope everybody's relatives that watch this are good and safe and secure. And I pray for this country, and I pray for everybody. Okay, and be well and take care. And this is Paul saying so long. Take care.